morning and welcome to Wet Tropic News Online. Our special guest this week is Anthony Emmy to talk about the Tully Tigers and their new stadium. Good morning, Anthony.
Morning, Sari.
So before we talk about that, let's get into some local news this week from around the region. PCYC Innisfail is about to launch an exciting new program, Breaking the Cycle, and is looking for a learner driver volunteer mentor to support young people to achieve their driver's license and improve their life opportunities. Breaking the Cycle is a learner driver mentoring program that empowers young people currently facing barriers to undertake the mandatory 100 hours of supervised driving required to obtain their license. The program matches young drivers aged 16 to 25 years with a volunteer mentor and provides a safe vehicle to support participants to complete their logbook hours and achieve their license. Mentors not only provide practical instruction to help participants develop positive road safety attitudes and safe driving behaviours, they also offer encouragement, positive support and community connection. Previous program statistics have revealed an average of 70% of graduates gain employment or go on to further education within 3 to 6 months of gaining a license. Breaking the Cycle aims to create safer young drivers and increase social inclusion and workforce participation of disadvantaged at-risk young people through mentoring, education, and assistance to obtain a driver's license. Breaking the Cycle has been awarded 15 state and national road safety awards and in December 2018 received the prestigious Prince Michael International Road Safety Award. Young volunteer driver mentors are needed to support young people with obtaining their driver's license hours. Mentors must hold an open license with a minimum of 12 months, possess or be willing to obtain a blue card, and be able to commit for 1 hour per week with flexible hours available. Innisfail Banana Race Day is happening this Saturday, August the 15th. Due to COVID restrictions and requirements, extra manpower, management, plans and expensive, Innisfail Turf Club will be limiting their race day to owners and members. Once owners and members have notified the secretary, a link will be sent to register attendance for the August 15 race meeting. Only registered persons will be permitted to enter the grounds on race day, and there will be a strong focus on segregation between members or owners and core racing participants. The banana luncheon, fashions on the field, and after party have all been cancelled. The club would like to notify patrons to reduce movement within our designated areas, and the TAB facility will not be operating. Patrons are encouraged to download the new TAB app and remember to gamble responsibly. Bookmakers will be available for the local races. Trainers and race day personnel, please send your staff list to 0418 182 595. Information regarding Innisfail annuals will be posted as the event gets closer. Innisfail Turf Club thanks everyone for their patience, understanding and cooperation during COVID-19. So I heard on the grapevine that there's going to be a little bit of action happening at the footy grounds. Has the Tully Tigers started again?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, we've us and Keen's brothers in the Northern Pride are doing the Ken Frost Lightning Challenge. So it's just a little 6-week competition to get footy back on the field, which we started on the weekend up in Keene. So
What ages is that?
that's the seniors. It's just A grade at the moment. We're trying to get a reserve grade game
Okay.
as well. Juniors have already started a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. So they've been there on Saturdays? Like how often has the new stadium been used?
No, it hasn't been used yet. 22nd of August will be the first game that we'll get to use the grandstand, and just let people know that it's not the actual official opening because of COVID restrictions.
Okay.
We'll have to do that at a later date.
Okay, so does that mean that there's COVID rules about when you guys use it, so you have to space?
We've had to submit our COVID safe plans, and you know, it's been pretty full on actually, but I think it's worth it, getting something in Tully and get people back out and about again.
Yeah. So is there spacing issues? Like how many people are allowed to use the new stadium when it comes on?
Yeah, so as far as the grandstand, we can only use it to 50% of the capacity, which is about 350 people. So we've given, we're going to put in the paper, and Facebook will give people the opportunity to pre-book seats, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to miss out. So
Yeah.
we'll pre-sell some seats, and then some seats it'll just be first in, best dressed, and unfortunately that's how it is.
Okay, so are they allowed to be on the outside, like around parking their cars?
Yeah, as long as you observe the social distancing rules, we can have as many people as we want around the field. So.
Okay. So is there any fun thing that you guys are going to be doing in the stadium itself for this first round?
No, it's just the footy. Like I said, the official opening will be at a later date, and I'm sure the council has got things planned for that. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that'll include all the other user groups.
Okay. So is there anything that you want to tell people about having this new grandstand?
It's coming years. It's a pretty good facility, and like I said, there's a lot of interest. I've been getting a lot of phone calls. How do we get a seat? And so if you want a seat, I think get in quick.
Yeah.
For this first game. So.
Yeah, because you guys put a lot of hard work in to actually get it happening, didn't you?
Yeah, it's been about 3 years in the making.
3 years. Wow.
It was just before the last state election. So that's about 3 years in October.
So what did you guys have to do to get it started?
Oh, well, firstly was get all the groups together and be on the same page that we all wanted the same thing, and that took a while, but eventually everyone come together. And then there was just a lot of applications for funding. Shane Knuth was a big driver with us. He was a good support, and eventually we ended up, after a lot of knockbacks, we got $3 million from the state government, and then after that again we got $3 million from the federal government. So yeah, it's all worked out good, and everyone's very keen to get in there.
So how many groups were going to be using this now that we've got these? We're starting to use it with obviously the restrictions in place. Like how many groups are going to be starting to use it?
With the COVID restrictions?
Yeah, currently.
At the moment, probably just football and touch football. Hopefully we can have the bull and bike ride at the end of the year, and if things ease. So
yeah.
Obviously the show wasn't able to, all the shows were cancelled, but yeah, so hopefully next year things are better and everyone can use it as normal. The 6-week competition is just, like I said, Tully Tigers, Cairns Brothers, and Northern Pride. Northern Pride have fielded 2 teams, so there's actually 4 teams playing, and each week we just play double headers. So on the weekend we played one Pride team, Brothers played the other Pride team. So this weekend we go to Cairns again, we play the other Pride team, and Brothers play the opposite team as well. And then in Tully we'll be playing Cairns Brothers as the main game. The 2 Pride teams will play each other, and hopefully we can may be able to get a reserve grade game as well. So yeah, it's just good to have footy back on the paddock, and it was the biggest crowd I've ever seen at Brothers on the weekend, and I've been involved for like 20 years.
Yeah.
I've never seen people there like that, so I think people are keen to get back to footy.
Yeah, and get back out again.
Yeah.
Because of being stuck at home.
Yeah, that's right. It's good for your mental state. Bit of normality.
So with the team play, like how are you guys going? Because that was the first comp, like.
Yeah, no, we've got plenty of players. We've got a lot of our old junior players that are playing elsewhere at the moment. They've all come back to play for us. So.
Nice. Because you did have like a good team. Was it last year or the year before that he's made it to the finals?
2017 he made the grand final, that's right, yep. And we were looking good at the start of this year before COVID hit. So it's good to, like I said, it's good to get back on the field.
Alright, so we're looking at a win, people.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. The Gazza Challenge is a challenge originally created by radio personality Gary Gazza McRoy in entertain the communities of Mount Isa and Cloncurry. It soon became popular across other parts of Far North Queensland and is particularly loved across the Catherine Coast. Gazza will be conducting a series of challenges over the weekend of August 15th, 16th to promote Port Douglas, Mossman and the Daintree, and to encourage our local friends to pay a visit. These special challenges will be held at the following locations. On Saturday the 15th of August, there'll be Mission Beach at 10 a.m. at the Village Green, Tully on Saturday the 12th outside Tully Drapery, Cardwell 3 p.m. outside Obladi. Sunday the 16th of August, Innisfail 11 a.m. outside the courthouse on Edith Street, Babinda 2 p.m. outside the meat market. Each challenge will provide an opportunity for Catherine Coast locals to win superb holiday prizes supplied by Douglas Shire businesses, plus obtain information about special Douglas Shire holiday deals in the form of vouchers exclusive to Catherine Coast residents and their families. As part of the Cardwell UFO Festival, the Alien Pickleball Come Try and Play Day was set for Saturday the 8th of August. The weather forecast during the week was dodgy, to say the least, and players from Cairns and Malanda expected the worst, that they would have to cancel. However, Saturday's early cloud cover disappeared over the southern mountains and the sun shone bright. The day started with a muster at the courts. 29 players, including councillor Barry Barnes, turned out for a photograph under the Bendigo Bank banner. Gabby Plum, the organiser and the president of the Cardwell and District Pickleball Club, gave a welcome to country acknowledging the traditional owners and explained the format for the day. Most players had 3/4 hour to 1 hour sessions on court, meaning they had all 9 games and played with nearly all the other players. There were no prizes as this was purely a social day. Councillor Barry Barnes, who learned the strokes, very quickly had a swift game with Gabby. Our local MP, Nick Demetto, enjoyed a lesson in the company of Stan Setties and Deb Clancy, who demonstrated shots with Gabby and then played a short game. Both Nick and Barry took to the game as if they'd been playing all their lives. The Lions Club generously offered their kitchen to keep drinks cold or warm or pies from the bakery, as well as enabling the purchase of drinks for $2 a can. Thank you, Cardwell Lions Club. Everyone had a chance to play with players of all ages from other clubs, showing just how inclusive this game is. Huge thanks to Thea and Cardwell UFO Festival, Lynn Kidd for making alien eyes, as well as Jeff Potts for his invaluable help and technical savvy, and the committee of Cardwell and District Pickleball Club. It was a great day, and another one is already being planned. Thanks for keeping us updated on what's been happening at the Tigers Leagues Club.
No worries, thanks for having me. See you at the footy.
Thanks for joining us today for all the Wet Tropic news online, and have a great weekend.